Blessings, guys. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can clear the ancients called the central energy channel in order to get into channeling states. And channeling just being that open, creative place where you're accessing and bringing through codes from a higher consciousness or a connection to a higher, more enlightened version of yourself. And understanding that we are multidimensional beings and that we are vibrational beings. So when we understand that the central energy channel is essentially like how a riverbed is what holds the flow for the water of a river. When you have little blocks and dams in that stream, it keeps the water from fully flowing properly. So essentially, when you become like the river, you have a flow of that channel of water moving through that riverbed, and you access that creativity is like a stream, and you can tap into these different streams of consciousness to then express them into the physical, or through your creative expression. So, before we get to how to apply this, a bit of my own story is that when I was first getting into all this stuff, it can seem like it's like kind of, that's crazy, a lot there, right? I was starting to go through my spiritual awakening journey, and I was, it's just starting to get into my energy and my vibration, and wanting to learn about how to really get clear and open that up, that I stumbled across something called the central energy channel, right? And this is something that's known in yoga, and if you want to get more into the esotericism of it, is really just an understanding of the energy body itself that has come through many different traditions and lineages. And so really, this is like a thing that really struck me, that came to me in the synchronicity. And through some time along my journey, as I was starting to get into, opening the energy pathways and clearing my vibration, right, and meditating and getting into energy work and qigong and yoga and stuff like that, that I noticed a certain sensation when I would clear the channel, right? And I would feel a flow of energy move through my body, right? And it would move through the center of my body. And then I also discovered, as I was studying at that time, this was probably 9 years ago, that it's also known as the Prana tube, right? And you can think of it like a tube that runs from the base of your spine to the very tippy top of your head. And it's like a tube, like when you suck water through a straw, that water flows up that straw. We have like an energy tube in the center of our body, connecting our root chakra to our crown chakra. And that it moves through each of the energy centers in our body, which are just, ways of distinguishing major organizing parts of your heart and your stomach and your organs and your brain. The ancients with the chakras, those are ways of looking at those energy pools in our body that are along that channel. And there's a scene from I know I mentioned this in the other video, but there's a scene that's really perfect that describes this from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So let's show that here. And so as we start to clear those connections, and so what I noticed is when I felt that clarity of energy, that it was like a flushness, like a flowing, like the water like flowing through and clearing and opening and feeling this expansion in my energy and in my consciousness, and then I'd have this awakening or like new realizations, and I would feel a creative impulse. And I realized that that's what connected that clearing and opening the central energy channel to the idea of channeling, because it's repeated. Whenever I noticed that I would clear my energy, I would get new creative inspirations. So let's tie this all together. The root of the word inspiration is to take in the breath of the divine, is to take in the breath of spirit, is to take in the creative breath of life and breathe life into through the breath. So the root of inspiration is breath, the in-breath of spirit. And so when we talk about the central channel or the prana tube, right? Prana is breath. So your breath is one of the most direct pathways to energy. And when you connect awareness with breath, you get prana. And prana is the link between awareness, breath, and energy. And that energy is vital energy, literally vital energy in your body, vitality. And it's also the same energy or life force. Prana also means life force. So it's the idea of the breath of inspiration comes through your life force. And as you cultivate that life force, the more energy you have to manifest with. That is your creative life force. And say in ancient, in Taoism, they talk about the Dantian, right? And this, or the sacral, right? Your sacral energy, your creative energy, this kind of storehouse of the inner fire, and you're feeling it in your solar plexus, right? And learning your own inner navigation with your energy. And you can, because the more that you cultivate your life force, right, and clear the channel, and we'll have a very simple channel of clearing the channel and blessing the energy centers and activating that life force, is the more that you cultivate that, I like this, very simple, the more creative energy you have to create creatively, literally, artistically, business-wise, in channeling the inspirations. You could be even doing like light language, making videos, doing dance. You can do whatever, however you express yourself, right? And you can connect into that consciousness and start to bring that through, because it is you, it's source. And also is the magnetic energy that attracts the synchronicities and the opportunities, is manifestation. So let's bring this to a tool. So centering in, become aware of the breath and drop into the body. Let's take a few deep centering breaths. And as you breathe, breathe from your belly. Breathe from your root connection of the earth. And breathe up, and as you feel the air throughout your body, feel the air start to expand into your awareness of your whole body, into your fingers, and then feel the top of your head. And now as you come to the top of your head, feel like a trickle of awareness, like water flowing down your body. Just feel your awareness. Just move down your face and down your shoulders and down your arms, your fingers, your chest, as you're taking this deep breath. all the way down to the bottom of your feet. And now breathe out. And as you breathe out, breathe down into the center of the earth and ground in to this moment. All right, now breathe in the energy of the earth up through the central channel and up through the top of the head. And then expand out through the heart and spread this healing energy into your field. You can see it like a gold or a green or a light blue. But you're breathing this blessing energy out. And now come and bring in the energy of the heavens, of the sky, down through your central channel, through your body, down into the earth. And now as you breathe out, release all that no longer serves to be transmuted. And now we're going to do a little breath of fire. Just clear the channel. This will stir up the energy and start to bring you, amplify that life force. And this is just a real, and you're doing it from your dantian, from 3 fingers below your belly button, right? All right, and so we're gonna do 3 rounds, and each time we're gonna do 15. All right, and when you breathe in, it's like and then when you breathe out, and you're pushing from the fire center. All right, so begin. Breathe in, breathe the energy from the bottom of your spine, your top of your head, and you're gonna wanna be relaxed, your spine straight, and release. And I forgot to mention, but I mean, I'm standing up, you can be sitting cross-legged, or if you're sitting in a chair, just have your feet, hips length, relaxed. Top of the head, release. One more round. Hold it, squeeze the root up, pull the energy up, and release. Meditate for a moment. Just feel what you're feeling in your body and your energy. What are you feeling in the channel? Where do you feel an opening? Where do you feel a tension? Just awareness, non-judgment, love. Okay, and now we're gonna bring this into a bit of meridian clearing. So what this is doing is this is breaking up any stagnant chi in the system. Just giving yourself a nice pat down. And for the back and down the legs. And then clear the energy out. All right? So we're gonna do a couple of these breaths. These are clearing breaths. So you bring your energy in. This is reclaiming all energy that is my energy, true energy of sovereignty. Like you're in a field, like a bubble, right? So you're gonna envision a bubble, a golden bubble, right? This is your field, your space, right? Reclaim all energy that is yours. Release all energy that is not. And so when you do the out breath, you do the, at the end you do a little, and that's literally like you're dispelling the energy out of your field. It's a minor banishing spell. And you can do a little, just to clear the energy. And you can also draw your energy into your solar plexus. That's your I am presence. Like a sun, imagine a radiant sun. And you can release this kind of smoky energy, any illusions, any attachments, any cords, cleared, released. Send back to the source. Bring the energy into the heart. And now we're going to breathe the energy up from the root, from the heart, through the hara, through the solar, into the heart. And now imagine a moment that you're grateful for. Where you felt alive, where you felt vital. Imagine a moment where you felt creative. Notice any sensations in your channel. Now we're going to draw that energy up. If there's any block or any shadow coming up, anything that is unloved that wants to be loved, breathe that energy up like an electric current from your root and up through the lower chakras and into your heart. And then transmute it. And now send that energy out as a blessing for the liberation of all beings, for the highest benefit, the highest abundance, creativity, love, and blessings. Basically just good vibes and positive intentions for all beings. All right, and now we're going to draw the energy up through the channel and into the third eye. All right, and now focus into your third eye. Bring all that energy into your third eye. And now connect to the vision of your highest potential, your highest timeline, your heart's desire. See it, feel the tingle through your channel. Bring that energy up. Breathe it up. Now take a big breath. See it as already done. Hold that energy in the third eye. And now as you release it out into the field, into infinite intelligence, as your prayer, request of manifestation, as assuming as such, feeling it as already so, and so it is, in full trust, complete faith, and surrender for the highest outcome. And now just tune in and receive. Tune into receiving mode. Taking these deep receiving breaths through the channel. Opening your channel to receive divine intelligence. Just follow the breath, relax. Palms open. If you're sitting, just have them in your lap, just open, relax, receive. Pay attention to any signs, messages, images, how infinite intelligence is communicating to you, any new inspirations, any guidance, anything from your spirit guides. Any feelings or sensations feel resonant. Tune into that resonance. And then release it. Thanks for tuning in. Namaste. And just coming back into your senses, the body. How are you feeling? How is your channel feeling? It's up to you to develop your own sense of your own energy. What is open, what is closed? What is your guidance system? Intention enough to tune in and just start to learn what that feels like, what is in resonance and what is not in resonance. And that's all for today. We're going to be having a course going deeper into these practices in a more collective setting. If you're interested in that, we'll drop the link for that below. And please feel free to like and comment about your experience and subscribe so we can continue to grow this channel. Much love and blessings.